My beloved child, today I come to you with a profound message, hoping that in these moments you will feel the depth of my love and the unshakable protection I offer. You are walking through an inner triala, sorrow not easily overcomes. The sacred bond you once shared with someone you deeply love is being torn apart. There is an invisible distance forming between you, a gap you cannot explain, yet one that leaves you feeling lost, as though everything you cherished is slowly slipping away. You ask yourself why this person is drifting from you, why the connection once built on trust, love, and hope now feels like an unscalable wall. I understand the pain you're experiencing. I know that you feel abandoned, unable to comprehend why the one you loved and trusted is acting in such a way. The grief of realizing that this person is no longer beside you, no longer sharing your joys and sorrows, is not an easy burden. You may even wonder if you did something wrong or believe you weren't enough to make them stay. But you must remember this: you are not the cause of this distance. It is not your failure, but rather a part of the journey that person must walk, a test they are meant to endure. Remember, nothing happens without purpose. The love between you and that person was not easy, but it was never meaningless. You must understand that this person, too, is fighting battles within. They carry their own wounds, confusion, and a lack of clarity in their heart. The pain inside them has clouded their vision, making it hard for them to see your love or recognize the sacrifices you've made. Sometimes, the painful emotions and emotional void within someone can lead them down a path of distance, causing them to feel they must run from love and connection, even when those things are genuine. But I want you to understand this: those negative emotions do not define your worth, nor are they something you can control. Their actions do not reflect a deficiency in your love, but rather a lack of awareness in their understanding of themselves. I want you to know that this is not the end. This pause, this interruption, is simply one part of your journey. Everything that happens has a purpose. I know you may feel hopeless and empty, but trust that these trials are refining your faith, strengthening you, and leading you toward a deeper, more unconditional love, not only for others, but also for yourself. This is your opportunity to learn patience, to recognize that truth is not always revealed instantly, and that love is not always returned in the moment it is offered. There are seasons when love must be nurtured over time, through perseverance and faith. Remember, in times like these, do not allow yourself to be overtaken by impatience or insecurity. My beloved child, the scriptures teach us love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not self-seeking. 1 Corinthians 13:4. Indeed, true love requires patience. Love is the willingness to wait not just for others, but also for yourself. You may not understand why things are happening the way they are, but trust that in this very moment, I am at work within your heart. I am using this season to teach you how to love unconditionally, how to trust me, and how to rely on the timing I have ordained for all things. I know that your pain is not something that can be healed overnight. You may feel as though you are trapped in a world without escape, but I want you to understand that these trials will not last forever. In every pain, in every place of lack, I am with you. I am protecting you, and I will never abandon you. You must remember, nothing you are going through is meaningless. Every step, every moment of darkness is a part of the greater plan I have for your life. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Even when there is distance between you and the one you love, even when you feel lost and alone, I want you to know that my love for you never changes. If that person needs time to heal, to face their own pain, then be patient. If they return, you will see that everything you've endured has been preparing you for a deeper, more solid relationship. And if they do not return, I am still here ready to heal the wounds in your soul. Remember, my love for you is infinite, and that is the one thing that will never change. My precious child, continue walking on this path, and do not let your heart be filled with anger or resentment. Do not let these difficulties steal your faith in my love and protection. Remember, no matter how many stones block your way, I am always by your side, helping you overcome. My dear one, I know you are stronger than you think, and you will awaken. Place your trust in me. Even though everything may feel dark and uncertain right now, I am moving. I am working in your life. And at the appointed time, this will become a testimony of triumph. It will be a declaration of my faithfulness and my love. Everything will be made clear when the time comes. I will restore you. I will open doors that no one can shut. When one door closes, another will open and I will lead you through it. If it is my will, and if that person chooses the path of healing and releases the fear that binds them, I will bring them back into your life. But above all, I want you to understand that your worth is not defined by anyone except me. You are loved. You are chosen. You are mine. And nothing can change that. My beloved child, today, I want you to listen closely to my words. I know you are going through a deeply difficult time, a trial you never wanted to face. A relationship you cherished. A connection you poured your heart into now seems to be fading away. You feel as though an invisible wall has been built between you and the one you love. A distance you cannot explain. And it is painful to imagine that the love and trust you once held so dearly has been pushed so far away. I know that your heart is aching. You may find yourself left behind in the shadows of loneliness, no longer able to share as you once did. As you recall the sweet moments, the memories of love and intimacy you once shared together, they now return as images that pierce your heart. You may be asking yourself why this has happened. Why everything changed so suddenly. The love you once poured out for that person, the trust you placed in them, has now turned into wounds deep, aching pains that feel almost unbearable. I understand all these emotions. I know that you are feeling a sense of loss, as if everything around you is falling apart. You may feel as though you cannot go on, as if everything is pressing against you. But I want you to know this, no matter how you feel, this trial is not a sign of failure, nor is it evidence that I have abandoned you. Even when you feel alone and weary, I am always near. I am listening to you, and I will not leave you alone in the storm of overwhelming emotions. Remember this, my beloved, the pain you are facing is not a punishment, nor is it the end. These trials, as painful as they may be, are part of your journey and opportunity for growth. The distance you feel is not a sign of brokenness, but a space that invites you to rediscover love and faith within yourself. You will learn that sometimes Love is not returned right away. And sometimes, silence is the moment you are called to grow in patience. Love is a long and winding path, and in these difficult moments, I want you to learn how to love unconditionally. I understand that in every trial, exhaustion and despair may rise within you. But remember, nothing happens without purpose. Every hardship you face, even those that strike with the weight of a crushing blow, is refining you, strengthening your spirit. Do not let negative emotions rob you of your faith. I am not asking you to forget your pain, but I do want you to recognize that this pain is not forever. It will pass. And when it does, you will see that everything will begin to fall back into place as you learn the lessons set before you. In the moments when you feel directionless, recall these words from Scripture: "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding." Proverbs 3-5. This is the time when you must trust me, even when you cannot see the path ahead. I know that you do not understand everything that is happening, but it is in that very place of not knowing that I will guide you. The challenges before you are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to build your faith and deepen your endurance. I want you to know that even when you feel lost, you never have to walk alone. I will always be your light, even in the darkest of nights. I will help you see the path before you. And when you feel you can go no further, I will be the one to lift you up. My dear child, remember that I am the Good Shepherd, and I will never forsake you. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. Psalm 23:1. If you feel adrift, if you feel that no one else can bring you comfort, come to me. In prayer, I will help you find peace for your soul. Come near to me, and I will quiet the anxieties in your heart. My beloved child, do not allow anger or fear to take hold of your heart. These negative emotions will only anchor you to the past and keep you from moving forward. Let me help you break free from their grip. When you open your heart and come to me, I will give you clarity and help you understand that everything you are going through is part of a greater plan I have designed specifically for you. Trust that you are still walking along the path I have prepared. These challenges are not the end. They are a part of your journey. You may not be able to see everything clearly now, but in time, when the moment is right, you will look back and realize that every trial had a purpose. Every pain, every loss will not be in vain. I am working in your life, and these hardships will lead you to a better place, brighter future, even if you cannot see that future clearly now. I promise you, everything will be all right. You are still moving toward your purpose. Know this, every trial shall pass, and restoration is on its way. My beloved child, I know there will be moments in your life when you feel lost, as if caught in a storm, disoriented in the crashing waves of sorrow and uncertainty. You may look around and see familiar relationships begin to shift. People who once held an irreplaceable place in your world suddenly becoming distant. You will feel a deep sense of loss, as though a part of you has been pulled out of this life. Your heart folding inward, tight, with questions that have no answers. And in those moments, you may ask yourself, am I still worthy of love? I want you to remember this. Even if the world falls apart, even if relationships no longer hold the strength they once did, my love for you remains a flame that burns steadily in the darkness. Never forget that your worth is not dependent on others or the relationships around you. You are your own persona soul I created with a divine purpose. And it is in the moments when you feel most adrift that I watch each step you take, always guarding and guiding you through the storm. I know you are facing loss, but I want you to understand that not all relationships in your life are meant to last forever. Yes, you heard me correctly. Not all of them are meant to stay. This may hurt, because when you have given your heart, when you've shared so much of yourself, it feels like those relationships should always be there. But, my child, life is not a book that you can rewrite to suit your desires. Some relationships come only to teach you the lessons you need. And when that season ends, they too must go. Never forget that every relationship carries its own purpose. Some come to open doors within your soul, doors you never knew existed. They help you understand yourself more deeply, confront fears you had yet to face. And when these relationships come to an end, do not see it as failure, but rather as a turning point to keep moving forward. Do not let someone's departure make you feel unworthy. Separation is not the end. It is a transition, a divine opportunity for you to rediscover yourself, to heal, and to step into a new season. Every ending opens a door to a fresh beginning, where you will find new people, new opportunities, and new lessons stronger, brighter, and more aligned with who you are becoming. My beloved child, in the midst of all those relationships, I am always here. I am always by your side. I never leave you. Even when you feel alone, I will help you realize that every goodbye is not the end of a story, but the beginning of a new journey. Every relationship, whether brief or lasting, teaches you important lessons you could not have learned without it. Even if a relationship cannot endure forever, it still brings priceless value to your life. Never believe that your worth is defined by someone else's presence in your life. Your fullness and happiness do not come from relationships, but from the knowledge that you are a child of the Creator. In my presence, you are already complete. In the moments when you feel left behind and abandoned, remember that I am always near, ready to touch your heart and remind you that my love for you has no end. Understand this: life is not always built upon lasting relationships, but rather upon journeys filled with challenge and discovery. Nothing happens by chance. Every person who enters your life, even if just for a moment, comes for a reason. They arrive so you can learn, so you can grow. And when they leave, you will have the strength to move forward. If you feel weary because of all the changes in your life, remember this: you are not alone in this journey. I have already prepared everything you need. Every trial you are facing will shape you into someone stronger. Do not worry about tomorrow. Instead, live fully in what you have today, because it is through these very trials that you will find healing, peace, and strength to keep going. Never forget that you are an irreplaceable part of my great plan. Even when relationships come and go, you will always remain precious in my eyes, live in hope, knowing that everything will fall into its rightful place as you continue to trust in me and in yourself. One day, my child, when you look back, you will see that every challenge, every farewell, and every relationship, whether fleeting or enduring, was a precious gem along your path, and it will have led you to a more beautiful place, where you become the person I created you to be: strong, resilient, and overflowing with love. My beloved one, in those moments when you feel lost, when the relationships around you seem to fade, and when you grieve over what could not be held on to, I want you to know this: though these moments may cause you pain and confusion, they are not signs of failure. They are trials meant to shape you on the path to maturity. You may feel alone, as if you've been pushed out of the relationships you once trusted. But I assure you, my love for you never changes. Every relationship in your life serves a purpose, a role in your spiritual growth. The presence of others in your life is not always meant to be permanent. Each person who comes, each relationship that appears for a season, brings with it a valuable lesson. Do not fear when a relationship ends, for it is not an end in it. It is simply a turning point necessary for you to continue your journey. The Bible teaches, "Love one another as I have loved you." John 13:34. Love is a selfless act, a giving without expecting anything in return. But love does not mean harming yourself in the process. I want you to learn how to love unconditionally, and yet, at the same time, know how to establish healthy boundaries to guard your heart from being wounded. Do not let love become dependency or self-sacrifice to the point where you are the one who gets hurt. Love with dignity. Love with discernment in choosing the people and relationships that are truly worthy. I want you to understand that every relationship in your life, whether brief or enduring, carries with it valuable lessons. The people who enter your life are not there by accident. They may come to help you reflect on yourself, to teach you about forgiveness, patience, or even the beauty of unconditional love. These relationships may not last forever, but they will always leave an imprint on your heart, and those imprints will shape you and help you grow. My child, remember this: in every relationship, no matter how deep the connection, there is a time and a season. At one stage in your life, you may need a particular relationship, but when its purpose has been fulfilled, it will come to a close. What matters most is not how long the relationship lasted, but what you learned from it and how it helped you grow through that experience. My beloved one, when a relationship ends, no matter how painful it is, we do not see it as a failure or as a sign of abandonment. Remember the meaningful words found in Scripture. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:1. Understand that you cannot control everything in life. There will be relationships meant only for a particular season, to help you learn and mature. When that season ends, the relationship will too, but you will see that it fulfilled a vital part of your life's journey. I know there are people who have entered your life and left behind marks that can never be erased from your heart. They may have been ones you deeply loved, with whom you shared precious moments, and when they left, it felt as though a part of you went with them. But remember, their departure is not a sign of defeat. It is simply a part of life's natural flow. These people came and went because they played an important role in your life, helping you grow and expanding your heart's capacity to love. My child, each person you encounter brings with them a lesson and opportunity to better understand yourself and the world around you. You may not grasp the meaning of these lessons right away, but one day, you will realize that every relationship, long or short, holds a special significance. It taught you something vital and enabled you to move forward in your journey. My beloved, do not fear the ending of a relationship, for in that ending lies an invitation to learn how to release and to move on. Scripture reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope." Jeremiah 29:11. My dear child, I have seen the full picture of your life, and every relationship that enters and exits has a divine purpose in my greater plan. Beautiful things await you when you place your trust in my design and do not allow minor setbacks to cloud your vision. My beloved child, at times, when facing a relationship that is no longer the same, you may feel that you are not good enough or unworthy of being loved by others. But I want you to know that your worth cannot be measured by how others respond to you. Your value comes from me. You are a child of the Creator, and that alone determines your true worth. Whether others come or go, you remain someone precious in my eyes. And my love for you is boundless and unfailing. Always remember, every relationship is an opportunity for you to learn how to love, forgive, and grow. You must also understand that not everyone who comes into your life is meant to stay forever. Some people enter your life solely to help you learn important lessons. And once that lesson is complete, they move on. What matters most is that you learn to cherish what they brought to your life and let them go when their season has ended. In your life, some relationships will last a lifetime, but others are meant only for a season. And when that season ends, you must find the courage to move forward. Do not let the pain of losing someone stop you from stepping into what I have prepared for you. Instead, see every experience as a gift, and take with you the lessons and the memories they leave behind. When one person leaves, trust that I am opening new doors, new opportunities, new connections, and new lessons that will continue to shape and mature you. Live with faith in my divine plan. Every relationship, whether short or long, serves a purpose in your life's journey. When you learn to release what no longer belongs to you, you will find that you can walk forward stronger and more confident. I am always beside you, helping you overcome every trial and leading you toward the goodness that lies ahead. You must always remember to love deeply, but never let love turn into dependence. Love unconditionally, but also protect your heart and honor your self-worth. You have the right to choose what is best for yourself, and I will always be with you, guiding you to make wise decisions and walk in the light of my love and direction. My precious child, throughout this journey called life, even amid hardships, pain, and trials, I will always be here, guiding you through every storm. You are never alone, for I will never abandon you, and my love will never run dry. Keep walking forward with faith, knowing that every relationship, whether it arrives or departs, carries a greater purpose in the plan I have ordained for your life. Do not let the sorrow of losing a relationship cause you to despair or give up. Remember that every ending opens a new door, a new chance for you to keep growing and moving forward on your path. These relationships, whether lasting or fleeting, are all essential steps in your journey. You do not need to cling to what no longer belongs to you. I have already prepared greater things ahead, and what is past was simply paving the way for the new and beautiful that is coming. My beloved, this life will always present you with challenges and inevitable turning points, especially when you must face the loss of relationships you once thought would last forever. These connections may include those you have loved deeply, kindred spirits, or individuals with whom you shared an unbreakable bond. The pain of that loss may leave you feeling lost, as if everything around you is falling apart. But, my child, understand this: separation is not a sign of failure. It is part of the journey you must walk in order to become stronger and wiser. Let go, but with grace. Release what has ended, but carry the treasures of what it taught you. For in every goodbye, There is a hidden seed of your next beginning, and I, your father, am already ahead of you, preparing the way. I know that relationships, whether they be with family, friends, or those you love, are vital threads woven into the fabric of your life. They bring you joy, comfort, and sometimes pain. But remember, each relationship carries its own timing and divine purpose. When one comes to an end, it does not signal the end of you. It is merely a turning point in your journey. Every goodbye, no matter how painful, becomes a sacred opportunity for you to learn, to rediscover yourself, and to continue growing in maturity and depth. My child, I understand that letting go of someone you were deeply attached to can wound your heart. You may have placed your trust in that person, shared meaningful moments with them, and hoped that the bond would last forever. Still, I want you to understand that not all relationships are meant to endure a lifetime. Every person you meet, every connection you form, has a purpose in your life. They come to teach you invaluable lessons and help you uncover the deeper truths hidden within your soul. And when their time in your life ends, hold on to the truth that what they brought into your life will remain in your heart always. When faced with loss, do not let the pain consume or define you. Allow yourself to feel the sorrow, but do not let it cloud your vision or steal away the opportunities ahead of you. I want you to know that no matter how broken-hearted you may feel, my love for you remains steadfast and unchanging. In moments of loneliness, I will be your comfort. I will remind you that my presence is more than enough to help you move forward with peace. Beloved one, remember this: in every transition, no matter how painful, I am by your side. I am the Good Shepherd. And as Scripture declares, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Psalm 23:1. My presence will bring you peace and reveal to you that all you are experiencing is part of the greater plan I have prepared for you. Every step, even the difficult and uncertain ones, carries a divine purpose. I will never allow you to face your battles alone, even when you feel abandoned or left behind. I walk with you through it all. The loss of a relationship is not a failure. On the contrary, it is an invitation to learn deep lessons of growth, of patience, and of forgiveness. Every relationship that comes and goes delivers wisdom that you can only gain through experience. It is through such seasons that your soul matures and your character is refined. I know that letting go is never easy, but it is in these moments that you will discover how strong you truly are. To release a relationship is not a sign of weakness. It is a bold step of self-awareness and spiritual courage. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known to God. Philippians 4:6. Lift your heart to me in prayer, and I will surround you with peace that surpasses all understanding. My child, do not allow this loss to make you feel unworthy of love or undeserving of being cherished. Do not let pain close the door to the beautiful relationships that are still ahead. Always remember, my love for you is unconditional, unwavering, and it is more than enough to carry you forward. I will lead you into new relationships, introduce you to new people, and open doors to new opportunities. What is behind you will never be wasted, for it has taught you how to love, how to grow, and how to build the foundation for lasting joy. When a relationship ends, do not dwell in fear over what you've lost. I will restore to you even greater things, people who are ready to build something stronger and more life-giving with you. Trust that all things will return to their rightful place, and you will glean profound lessons from each relationship you've walked through. Whether brief or lasting, every connection holds its own purpose and meaning. And when one no longer fits into your present life, trust that you have received what you needed and that you are now ready for the next chapter. My dear child, let every change, every farewell, become an opportunity for you to reflect on yourself, to gain a deeper understanding of what you truly need, and to continue your journey with trust in me. I will never abandon you. Live with the assurance that every trial will eventually pass, and that you will witness the goodness that awaits you on the other side. Whenever you feel the sting of loss, remember that it is merely a part of the greater journey I have prepared for you. Each step you take, whether accompanied or alone, helps you grow and brings you closer to the purpose I have destined for you. I remind you, do not fear when a relationship ends, for I always have a better plan for you. My beloved child, when you begin to face changes in your relationships, when those you once loved and trusted are no longer by your side, I know it can bring pain and confusion. In those moments, you may wonder why this is happening and question whether you did something wrong. Sometimes, it might feel impossible to move forward without those people, without those relationships that once brought comfort and meaning. But, my child, I want you to understand that every relationship you have had in your life serves a unique purpose. And when those relationships shift or come to an end, it is not the conclusion of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter I have already prepared. You must understand that your life is not a sequence of unchanging connections. You were never meant to hold on to everyone forever. The people you meet on your journey may come and go, and in each arrival and departure, there is a sacred purpose I want you to see. Not everyone is meant to walk with you for a lifetime, and that is not a failure. Each person has their own journey, and when they exit yours, it becomes an opportunity for you to grow, to learn, and to become more of who I've created you to be. New relationships can bring joy, understanding, and genuine companionship. Each person who enters your life carries a message and a lesson. Sometimes they come to teach you about unconditional love. Other times, they help you heal old wounds. Welcome these relationships with gratitude, regardless of how long they last, because each one has its own unique value. Know that even if they don't stay long, their impact will remain within you forever. Separation can be one of the hardest things to bear. When you have to let go of someone or something you've deeply bonded with, you may feel the weight of loss, loneliness, and even abandonment. These emotions are valid and natural, for in giving your heart to another, you also gave trust, hope, and love. But my child, always remember that every change in life has its reason. Each time a relationship ends, do not fear, for it is all part of your journey, and through it, you will gain wisdom and insight. Dear one, I will never let you face trials alone. Even though there are times when you feel isolated, know this: I will never leave your side. The pain of loss may make you feel weak, but it is in those very moments that your strength will be revealed. I am here to lift you up, to help you see that my love and support are steadfast and unchanging. You never need to search for love from others in order to feel whole. You are already complete in my eyes, and I myself will be your protector through these difficult times. My dear child, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. Every challenge you face, every separation, every change in life is a part of the magnificent plan I have prepared just for you. You may not understand it right now, but in time, you will come to realize that every shift in a relationship is simply a step in the journey of growth that I have divinely arranged for you alone. Learn to embrace these changes. Understand that relationships which do not last forever are not a sign of failure, but rather an invitation to open your heart to something new. Even the briefest relationships carry with them precious lessons that you could not have learned without experiencing them. Do not fear change, and do not be afraid when a relationship comes to an end, for it is in those very moments that you will discover how much you have grown, how much stronger you have become, and how deeply you've learned to love not only others, but also yourself. My beloved child, even if your heart aches from the loss of a relationship, I want you to know that no loss is ever meaningless. Every relationship carries its own purpose. It arrives in your life to teach you, to help you understand more about yourself and the world around you. The people you meet, even if only for a fleeting moment, that help expand your heart and show you that everything in life serves a purpose. Trust in my guidance, for there is always a reason and a purpose behind it. 11, if it has not yet been revealed to your eyes. Never forget that the most important relationship you will ever have in this life is your relationship with me. My love for you is unchanging, unwavering, and everlasting. You may not always see the people around you, but remember, my love stands firm. I am the one who never leaves your side. When you feel alone, I am there, walking beside you through every trial, restoring peace to your soul. Each new day is an opportunity for you to learn, to grow, and to welcome new connections. Sometimes, when you feel relationships around you are shifting, that is the very moment when you must hold tightly to your faith in me. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3-5. You will come to understand that even as relationships change and you say goodbye to those you love, I will never withhold from you anything that you truly need in order to grow. So, child, see, change is a doorway. Every transformation, every new relationship brings you one step closer to the purpose I have set before you. Open your heart to receive, and when old relationships fade, know that I have already prepared new opportunities, new connections, and new challenges, all designed to draw you nearer to the destiny I have planned for you. Remember this: every relationship, whether short or long, contains a lesson. Every person you encounter, whether they stay or leave, offers you a chance to grow and gain wisdom. Live with confidence in my guidance, and never let the changes of life cause you to doubt my love for you. I love you unconditionally. I will always be by your side, protecting you, strengthening you, and helping you through every challenge. In every season of your life, you will learn, grow, and become stronger. Every relationship that comes and goes brings you closer to the ultimate purpose I have designed for you. Continue walking along the path I have set before you. And when relationships shift, remember that I am always with you in every circumstance, to guide you through each challenge and lead you into new opportunities. My beloved child, Never forget that even when relationships change, even when you must say goodbye to those you love, I remain by your side. I will never abandon you. Every step you take holds meaning, and I will always help you find peace within my love and protection. Keep moving forward with the confidence that everything will fall back into place in its appointed time, and you will reach the goals I have destined for you. You must understand that no relationship is meaningless. Even when someone enters your life and then walks away without explanation, that experience still carries purpose. That relationship may have come to teach you about forgiveness, to remind you of your own worth, or to help you realize that not every connection is meant to last forever. Do not let the loss of any relationship make you feel lacking or unworthy. Even in the pain of a lost relationship, growth is waiting to emerge. Allow that pain to be part of your healing process, and do not let it linger for too long. When you embrace past relationships as part of your journey, you will come to see that those experiences were not merely memories, but tools I have given you to help build the future I have prepared for you. My beloved child, I am with you in every moment. When one relationship ends, I will continue to lead you, to help you find new joy and renewed hope. You are never alone, for my love surrounds you at all times. Remember, you are my precious child, and I have marvelous plans for your life, plans for good that no one can take away. Every relationship in your life carries purpose, and when you begin to see through my perspective, you will realize that everything that happens is part of the perfect plan I have ordained. Do not resent these moments. Instead, embrace them as opportunities for transformation and growth. I want you to learn how to cherish the relationships I bring into your life. No matter how long they last, never take them for granted. For each person who enters your life carries a divine assignment. Let the love you offer others reflect the love I have poured out on you. Be kind, be patient, and be quick to forgive, for these are the very qualities I desire to nurture in your heart. And even when a relationship comes to an end, hold on to the lessons you have gained. Those lessons are like precious gems I have given you, meant to shape you in wisdom and in love. My child, you may not understand why everything happens the way it does. You may feel lost or confused. But remember this, all things unfold for your greater good. The relationships that come and go are not accidents. They are woven into the beautiful story I am writing for your life. My beloved child, I am calling you to release every fear and worry concerning the relationships in your life. Trust that I am guiding you, that I am bringing into your life those who will help shape you into the best version of yourself. And when a relationship comes to an end, believe that it is for a reason, and that new relationships, new opportunities will come bringing you joy, healing, and growth. You are never alone. You are never forgotten. I am always with you, right now and forever, leading you into the future I have prepared for you. Trust in me, my beloved. Trust in the relationships I place in your life, and believe that I will never leave you. You are my precious child, and I will walk with you through every season of your life. My beloved child, I speak blessings over your life as you walk through relationships that shape and refine you. May you be filled with wisdom and understanding, so that you may see every person who enters your life as a gift, whether they remain for a moment or for a lifetime. I bless you with the ability to receive each relationship not with fear, but with an open heart, believing that I am leading you through each moment. I bless you with peace, so that you may know that even when relationships shift, I remain unchanging. I will never leave you, nor will I forget you. And in the midst of transitions, my love for you remains steadfast. May you feel comforted in my presence as you journey through the seasons of life, whether in joy or in sorrow. In moments of hardship, I want you to remember that every relationship, even one that ends, is an opportunity for learning and growth. Every person you meet, whether friend, family, or stranger, can bring a valuable lesson to your soul. Each relationship can help you discover deeper parts of yourself, parts you had not seen before, and help you understand more about who you are. Therefore, embrace each relationship as a gift, whether short or long, because each one holds a purpose. Always remember this: you are never alone on this journey. I am forever by your side, giving you the strength to carry on, even when relationships change or come to an end. Believe that all things will work together for your good. The relationships you experience are all pieces of the greater picture I am painting for your life. Do not worry, for I am leading you, and my love for you does not change. No matter how much the world around you shifts, every season of your life holds its own lessons. And every relationship, whether joyful or painful, offers you the chance to become stronger, wiser, and more mature. You will never lack love, for my love is limitless, and I will always be near. I love you unconditionally and will help you through every trial you must face. Remember, every relationship is part of the journey I have destined for you. When one relationship closes, it is not the end, but a new step, a new opportunity for you to grow. Hold firm to your faith in me, for I am the one who will carry you through every season of life, and nothing can separate you from my love. My beloved child, continue to live with faith, with love, and with patience. Trust in the relationships I have placed in your life, and when they shift or change, remember that you are still in my hands. I will always be with you, loving you and guiding you toward the beautiful future I have prepared for you. My precious one, I bless you with the strength to let go of what no longer serves you, to release the relationships that have fulfilled their purpose in your life. May you have the courage to move forward, knowing that what truly belongs to you will never leave you. I give you the wisdom to understand that every ending opens the door to a new beginning, and that through every loss, I bring new opportunities for growth, healing, and joy. My beloved, when you stand in the midst of difficult moments, when relationships in your life begin to shift or come to an end, I want you to know that you are not facing these challenges alone. May you experience the freedom that comes from fully trusting in me, knowing that I am the one who brought those people into your life, and I also know the right time for them to leave. Every person you meet, whether a friend, a relative, or someone who once held great importance, carries a unique purpose within your story. They come to teach you lessons you could not have learned anywhere else. And when their time is complete, I will lead them out of your life, not to leave you in lack, but to open the way for new possibilities. I bless you with an open heart, that you may welcome new relationships, new lessons that life brings. Remember, every connection you build in this life carries deep significance. Each person you encounter is part of my greater plan for you. They are not simply present to accompany you, but to help you discover more of who you are, to deepen your understanding of love, forgiveness, and patience. And when a relationship comes to an end, I grant you the wisdom to see that even though you may feel a sense of loss, it is truly an opportunity for you to grow, to learn how to love unconditionally, and to release with grace. May you always find freedom and forgiveness toward others and also toward yourself. There may be times when relationships have brought pain or disappointment, emotions that linger and form wounds you carry with you through time. But I bless you with the grace to forgive. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting the pain, but choosing to release yourself from the weight of the past so you may walk forward in the fullness of my love. When you forgive, you not only free others, but you also free yourself from the burdens of yesterday. You will come to see that within forgiveness, there is peace for your heart and new hope for what lies ahead. I know that in every season of your life, there will be moments when you feel as though you cannot go on. Meaningful relationships may drift away, or the ones you hold dear might change in ways you never expected. In those moments, you may feel abandoned, betrayed, or even rejected. Those emotions are valid, and you do not need to hide them. But I want you to remember that even in those solitary hours, I am with you. I am the one who never changes, the one who never leaves your side. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? Psalm 27:1. Trust that even when you feel alone, I am present, upholding you and providing everything you need to walk through every trial. I understand that loss always brings pain, but I want you to recognize that this pain is temporary. Every shift in relationship presents a new opportunity for reflection, to see that you are stronger than you think, and to realize the marvelous plans I am unfolding in your life. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5-7. Believe that every change, no matter how difficult or confusing, is part of the greater design I have destined for you. Day by day, moment by moment, through every trial, I will continue to lead you, and you will find the strength to carry on because I am always with you. Remember this: even if a relationship ends, even when you feel the weight of loss, you are still my beloved child. I love you unconditionally, and your worth does not depend on anyone else but me. You do not need to define your value through external relationships, for I am the one who formed you, and in my eyes, you are priceless. When you look within, remember that no matter how relationships change, you will always have a love that is eternal, a care and protection that never wavers. I love you with an everlasting love, and I will never leave your side. My beloved child, may you learn to live with unwavering trust in my guidance. Keep moving forward, keep growing, and allow each relationship you build to shape you. Every person I send into your life, whether they stay for a season or just pass through, carries a divine purpose. They come to help you grow, to teach you valuable lessons that only trials can reveal. Never view a change in a relationship as failure. When one ends, even if it hurts, remember that it is merely a chapter in the larger story I've written for your life. The ones who leave take with them lessons you needed to learn, lessons that will make you wiser, stronger, and bring you closer to the destiny I've prepared for you. The greatest relationship you could ever have is with me. I am the one who never changes, who never abandons, and my love for you is everlasting. People may come and go from your life, but my love remains constant and unshakable. I am the one who will never walk away, and I will bring healing when a relationship comes to an end. Seek peace in my presence, for in it you will find the strength to rise above any challenge and the courage to take the next step forward. My precious child, in every stage of life, I will continue to guide you. Every relationship that enters your life is an opportunity for learning, growth, and the expansion of your heart. Those who come, whether they are friends, family, or even fleeting companions, will carry with them valuable lessons. Remember that whether they stay or go, they will leave an imprint on your soul. And when a relationship ends, you will come to see that it is not a closing, but a transition, a doorway into a new chapter of your journey. Remember that I will always be with you through every season, in every change. Never feel that you are alone, for I am the one who is greater than all things, and my love for you is everlasting. Live with the faith that every relationship, every shift in life, carries a divine purpose, and I will continually guide you to walk in the fullness of my love and peace. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that together we may receive the living words, build an unshakable faith, and walk in the boundless love of the Lord. Amen.